Hey guys, Fast from X-Force again with
Scott from X-Force.
Now today we've got a brand new, it just landed I think about 2 weeks or so ago. This is the Apex SIG MCX Spear LT. We've got it in 3 different colors: black, grey and FD.
Yep.
So desert,
Flat dark earth.
or desert storm, if you want to call it, or a tan for most people. So this is the Ultra line, which is somewhat upgraded. So I'm gonna crack open a couple of these and show them to you. So the Spear's brand new from SIG, and it's the latest one to go and become the US Army go-to rifle. And so it's become very popular in the last year or so amongst most enthusiasts because of this association. And so, yeah, Spear's kind of become very sought after. As is in the box, you're not getting much except the blaster, right? So there's no point showing you the boxes too much.
You got the mags out?
Yeah. This is typical from most airsoft manufacturers. So Apex, it's linked with, they use all of the ENC stuff, so it's that sort of ENC quality inside your
Which is really good.
Your gearboxes. So like I said, this is the Ultra line. Reinforced gearbox with CNC machined aluminium components. I think like the piston, like full steel ladder piston, stainless steel cylinder, CNC 70-75 aluminum cylinder, piston heads. So yeah, just those extra sort of, quality parts internally, the ones that actually they're working, they're smashing against each other and need that extra bit of strength to make sure they last. Now, for those that know the Spear, very beautiful gun, and this is no slouch. So a very nice, very comfortable rifle with adjustable stock, also folding stock. Yeah. So hold on. Where was you? That's it. Like that. And was it just again up, down, up, no?
Make eye contact, except works.
Huh?
Lift up.
Lift up.
Out of the box, they'll always be a bit stiff, they will bed in.
Yeah, give me a bit of time. It's all right. Now, full metal, literally, full body handguard. The difference between these and an M4, you've got this sort of upper that goes all the way to about there. So, whereas your normal M4 receiver stops about there, and then you've got the handguard, this continues on. So the handguard sort of interlocks in some ways. The upper goes up to here, then the lower comes down here. So it just becomes a lot more, say, rigid. So you don't have that, just through there, that connection. So you've got, the handguard possibly, I don't know, I haven't seen too many snap off, but, and then the folding stock that, it's quite small, very solid, so you can go into sort of small places, CQB.
You run it without it as well.
Yeah, that comes off. You can literally, just take the screw and there's a Picatinny on the back here. So you can get an adapter and put a buffer tube, or have that one, the folding stock. So
Dean's plugs.
Yep.
In the handguard.
So from I think most people's personal opinion and perspective, this is probably one of the only things that irks me with folding stock stuff. There is no buffer tube to stick your battery. This is where your battery's got to sit now. Doesn't come with anything. You basically, if you get it now and you plug it in, it's either dangling there, so you're literally gonna have to just
Velcro.
zip tie it, which it's disgusting, but it is what it is. Or we will have a video of how to take the gas block, which is in there, to take that out, and then your battery can slide in. All right, so that is an option. The gas block doesn't do anything, it's just for looks. But if you want to have the battery, easy peasy, then yeah, it's just stick it in there and you can have, quick, easy access for your battery. Now, having the DIN plugs as well, these are fantastic. DIN plugs are probably one of the better ones out there. A lot of the hardcore guys will go DIN plugs.
If you do have a 3D printer as well and that way inclined, you can always do up a dummy PEC box. So let's say where your battery can sit in it, so your wire's out a little bit, you'll get over it, but at least you can actually change your battery easier, run it through a dummy PEC box. If you want to keep your gas block, you can still keep it. Just get one of our risers which are optic over it. You won't really notice it.
Yeah, that is an option for those that don't want to go the whole taking that out, and it gives you, I guess, just an add-on something there. Like some guys do use a dummy PEC box just because, it looks cool, and
most fields won't let you use lasers, so
looks tactical. So you do have this iron flip-up sights as well, and your fire select is ambidextrous, which is kind of cool. Also, mag release, ambidextrous, and ball catch. Oh, I like that sound.
You're very easily pleased.
I am easily pleased sometimes. Oh yeah, well, that sound, it just sounds cool. It's got that metallic sort of clink. The markings are very nice, very tidy, very neat.
Crisp indeed.
Very crisp indeed. You guys are gonna love the markings. I'm very big on markings and things like that because, I just think they look cool. And when you get a company like these guys, like Apex, that just goes that extra mile to make sure that the markings look the part, then it just makes it easy for us to show it off and sell it, and for you guys to see it and love it, and everybody's happy because when you're paying this sort of money, these are not the cheapest things, right? So we're talking full metal, upgraded internals, all that stuff. Being the SIG stuff's a bit more expensive because it's not like your M4. Like I said, the M4, these receivers are more expensive to make because of the way they are. It's a lot more intricate cuts. These retail at $7.99, which, considering for what you're getting, this is literally upgraded blaster straight out of the box.
It's quality as well. It's not a typical M4. If you are chasing a SIG build, if your team's all doing that style, they're probably the best ones out.
Oh,
So I definitely get
one
it.
of the nicest.
Yeah.
Like I said, you've got that sort of choice of colors as well.
Great.
When you're holding it, the receiver, just the lines, compared to like you stand there for the lines on these are just so nice. Just that little bit of difference, Anybody that's into rifles, M4s, anything like that, and metal deer stuff, the SIG Spear is the one to have these days. So definitely a very nice rifle and very nicely finished. So yeah, like I said, all metal internals. What else? Length. It's about 55 centimeters with it locked, folded, and about 77 centimeters extend. Weight of these about 2.8 kilos. So that's, you know, really nice weight without going crazy, but, you know, giving you that sort of feel of, oh yeah, this feels a bit more realistic, you know, quality.
Yeah, you have enough Picatinny and M-LOK spacing to make it a lot heavier. They can get a bit front heavy if you deck it out up front, but just how you like it.
The other thing with it, with the Ultra line, I forgot to mention last time. So it's got all the CNC and steel ladder and all that. It's got the ETU, which is basically the e-shooter V2 basic ETU program. It's basically a programmable electronic MOSFET. So for your trigger, so you can program the trigger to do certain things. So that's, you know, in its own, that's a good $100 upgrade. So yeah, for those that like their MOSFETs, this thing comes built in, ready to go. And a few of the guys have said, yeah, they were very happy with the e-shooter MOSFETs. So the other thing also, as I mentioned, so you tip there, your flash hider is on a 14mm reverse thread, metal barrel internally, no built-in hop-up that I know of, and yeah, metal mags. These will take, I'm sure about Gen 8, but like War Interest, your LDT mags, their own. I think, I'm not 100%, I think double bell metal mags. So they do take a range of mags. So it's not like, oh man, I gotta like make sure. Now these are very...
I'd go War Interest, LDT War Interest glow mags. So I can work out whatever hop up I want at the front. At least that way I still have a tracer and hop up.
You can chuck a tracer on the front with the 14mm, a Bifrost or a blaster. You can run the tracer mags. It's really up to you. And yeah, like I said, dual release, bolt catch, ambidextrous fire select, and the being programmable. That is just that extra. I'm not sure who's calling us. It's 8 p.m. at night. Come on, Pete. All right, so that is basically all that and some in the box.
I'll bring you closer so I can see.
Yeah,
just the detail in all the markings is absolutely gorgeous.
Fantastic.
So,
all right, I'll bring you guys a bit closer and then we'll go and shoot them. So. Let's start with the
FDE.
FDE indeed. So with the FDE, what I do like sometimes is brace it up with having some of the black bits.
At least it's a one color tan camel FDE.
It is a very, very nice. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that is crisp. Just beautiful.
Very deep as well, which is sometimes when they go for the depth of the engravings, it's not as...
These are CNC'd engravings, so they're not your stainless lasered, white lasered engraving. So that's why you get that sort of crisp, beautiful letters, and just looks the part. There's a stock, even on the stock you got the 6L.
The camera still won't show how nice it is. Definitely have a look in person.
Oh yeah, seeing it in person and seeing on the camera, let me tell you, it is there. I mean, even the camera, it don't look too bad, but yeah. There's our black. Look at that, even on the black. Yeah.
This little tag that was on the near your Dean's plug as well is your QR code for the ETU manual. in case you wonder what that is. So you can take that off once you're... Yeah. The grey is my favourite.
Grey's Scots jam.
It is. Black and grey are good.
There you go. So this is just the other side. There you've got.
I'll flip it over and fold it as well.
That's with the folded stock. Okay. So that is us. Grey, black, and FD. Let's go shoot 'em. Hey guys, Fast back here at our range with the Apex SIG Sour, that one.
LT.
LT. Spear. Alright, so it's getting late. My brain stopped working. Now I've chosen the FDE because just, you know, why not?
Looks better on camera.
It does look better on camera. I'm not much an FDE guy, but because normally anything tan-like put me off because of the scar, because you had 101 different shades of tan. But this, you know, it's actually quite nice. Just one shade, looks good. The black breaks it up a little bit so you can see what different bits are. It's quite nice. I'm opting to just hold the battery at the moment as is. So I've gone with a nice, the OTB batteries, which are about 1300 milliamps, but they're a 40 to 80C. So just got that bit more kick. All right, so it's an 11.1 volt battery. You got full metal internals, so they can definitely hold on. And now just remember, when you're putting the gels, you gotta be, because this thing's got the ETU, you gotta be on safe. If you don't have it on safe, it won't shoot. You gotta start from safe, move on to semi, and on auto afterwards. All right, so I'm gonna crack a couple down and see how she rolls. Yeah, very snappy, and get a couple in order. All right, yeah, feels good. All right, now, one of the things is the grouping is a bit off, having that little bit more kapow. You want to get a hop up on it. That's just me though. Alright. So have a look where we're at. Right, so our last few here. Yeah, sort of your typical. It's given me, I think there would have been either a break or something that had a low or a couple of low ones in there, but you're sort of standing around the 3. I found that at the 320, 330 mark, it's where these guys have been. Most of the LDT, all the LDT gearboxes that you get in most of the LDT rifles are around that sort of 330, 320, 330 mark. Same thing with these. So, good thing is, you know, most fields that most of these guys go to, and mostly milsimers, whatever, most players, normally around that sort of 350 mark. Beautiful. Alright, so
it's also built well enough to take those bigger springs as well, so if you do want to upgrade it, make it hit a bit harder,
100%.
This blast will definitely take it all day.
Yep, 100%. So very nice, very solid build. Like I'm telling you guys, you come in, have a feel of it of yourself, so you'll be pleasantly surprised. It is just a very solid, very nice blaster. Alright, so anyway, let us know what you guys think below in the comments. Should be a link down there if you're looking to buy one. Check out the link. And remember, stop and think. Make sure you bag it to and from. Play safe, stay safe. Keep an eye out for some more cool stuff coming your way. Thank you.